Yo, we back once again with the True Hip Hop Podcast. It's your boy DJ Blaze.
And that guy again,
Wolverine, and we back for episode 419. Yeah. But before we get started, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel.
Right now.
Like, comment, and share.
Right there, that like.
It helps us out tremendously on the algorithm.
Woo.
But y'all cats ain't been subscribing, so hit that
bell. Bing. Bottom right.
And make sure it's all notifications. You heard me? Alright, man. We just finna dive into these YouTube streets, man. Yesterday, Charleston White has learned, perhaps the hard way, not to get violent with audience members. The controversial comedian was performing on Saturday when an audience member began heckling him. The show, which took place in Crook Silver Center, Crockett in Texas, was part of a Christmas celebration. Things started to take a sharp left turn when White began taunting two audience members wearing LA Lakers jerseys. Pull out some money. Pull out some money, though. He shouted at him, "You bitch ninjas, pull out some money." One of the attendees began approaching the stage, which prompted White to threaten that he would hit the heckler with a goddamn picket plant. Despite security trying to defuse the situation, White subsequently tossed the plant at the audience member head, prompting an all-out brawl on stage. Footage is shown below, and they packed Charleston White out. Man. Charleston White back in the news. Charleston White.
But you know, back in the day, comedian will always rag on the people on the front row, right?
No, that's not what happened.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
Okay, but he is not a comedian.
He said he a comedian.
I mean, he want that title, but really he don't have any jokes.
Right.
A comedian has jokes.
Right. He ain't had no jokes.
He have abusive language against people. He don't really have jokes. Like, he don't come up with a skit. He just come out there, talk about modern hip hop artists and demeanor people.
But what it was they said the dudes that was heckling him, they paid just to heckle him. They came there just to do that. You know what I'm saying? They came. No, that's what they said. They said they came just to. No, they came to heckle.
Dude was with a girl, so they could have just came on.
Nah, they was wearing LA Laker jerseys. Charleston White said it was mob ties in them people. They purposely
mob ties from Houston.
It don't matter. He was still in Texas. They drove over where they was at in that center. But they already was gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? They wanted to fight him. And I think the security was in on it because they let him get on stage. They said the security didn't stop nothing. Because they rushed the nigga. He did hit him with the plant. He was like, blah, with the plant. You know what I'm saying?
When I see the video, man.
And then they ran back and then they started stomping him.
That's your perspective of it.
That was the video.
I know the video. I watched the video. But your assumption is, and his assumption is mob ties. Once again, my thing is, he's not a comedian. He says some offensive things, but people gonna boo. I mean, you go to anything.
They said he get booed at every show.
Every comedian get booed at every show. Every artist get booed. Man, it's gonna be somebody
every damn show,
bro. It's gonna be somebody in the crowd that don't like you. That's unheard of. That is, they don't like you.
He get booed at every damn show, bro.
Because he's not a comedian. People come there just what they already know that he's a villain. Period.
Man, he's a minstrel show, bro. And that's what he's put here to do,
bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's here to cause chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, and people go to shows to start chaos.
No, they don't go to shows. No, he's purposely starting shit with everybody.
So I promise
all the rappers.
I promise
trying to antagonize every fucking rapper, dog.
That if
man,
hold on, man.
That's a minstrel show.
But you gotta understand that every comedian, I'm quite sure on the road.
Comedian, man. He's just
now you're not taking in my perspective of it.
Okay.
Because you asking me my opinion and then you telling me nah. You can't tell me now on my opinion.
No, you said he ain't a comedian yourself.
I know that's what I'm breaking down the whole subject. My subject has substance and content. If you understand what I'm telling you on this is he's not a comedian. He's an antagonizer. So whoever book him for shows, they know that he's not funny. He's an antagonizer, but he has a following. Right?
Right.
He has a following. They book him on, I mean, you gotta understand, it's a lot of people, it has a lot of liability on this. The club owner got liability on this in case something happened to him. Or didn't they just sue Migo, the bowling alley that that he got killed at?
Yeah.
Then they just sued him. So you have.
Well, he said he gonna sue. He said, "Man, my eye fell out. I'm pressing charges."
Not the one, but he cannot be the one who sued.
No, that's what he said he was gonna do.
But if you understand the law, that he cannot sue because he initiated by throwing the plant.
Right, but
he initiated by throwing the plant. So boom, there's no self-defense on you initiating it.
Right.
You initiated the contact. You threw the plant. Then he hit him again with the mic. So that's twice.
Right.
So you cannot sue. You a liability now.
Right.
But now, anytime that somebody book him for a show, they gotta understand now he's a major liability because
and the insurance gonna be higher.
So a lot of people will probably stop booking him on that perspective.
Right.
Because they're like, listen, man, you too much a liability. Somebody come here,
fight. They're gonna think it's gonna be a fight every time.
Every time.
You know,
because he's not a comedian. His shows isn't to be funny.
And they know people don't like him like that, and they want to fight.
And they don't. They know he got a lot.
I'm gonna sue you.
His money is made from all the hatred.
Right.
He gets more. He
get
gets
all
more
these
hate than love.
and all these podcast looks. They pay him to be on the podcast.
Just to hate him.
They pay him for the streams on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, the Illuminati gave me my money. He had a whole bunch of money. He was showing his house, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, when I was wearing a bow tie, ain't nobody was listening. You know what I'm saying?
Which is the truth. Yeah. He's a civil rights activist. And
but what he doing ain't cool, man. That shit ain't cool,
man, bro.
Like, talk about the dead people.
I know what he ain't doing. That's a lot of things that I feel that people publicize that ain't cool that get paid from it.
Like what? Let me see, man.
Okay. I'm not even going to really say because there's a lot of things.
Toxic energy, man.
There's a lot of things. Like, it's some religion that I feel like is marketed to the substance of money than of the message.
Well, that's different, man. That he's not. The church ain't saying F the dead. You know what I'm saying? He's antagonizing all these rappers, kids. He beefing with T.I.'s son, Boosie's son.
But we're going back to
talking about Nipsey Hussle.
We're going back to the saying? We're going back to the point.
King Von, like
people.
Man, that's crazy.
We're going back to the substance of. We saying that how he's getting the money because simple fact, like I don't agree with the way he get the money. Just like I said before, it's some religious groups that be on here that I think is all chase about the money than the message.
Oh yeah,
and he's on the same path of all about the money than the message.
Right.
You know, so the way the internet works now is people make money off the hate or off
of hate and being the villain.
Not only the villain, but just less of the message than more of the money.
Niche. He found his thing. You know, how long do you think it's gonna work though?
It's gonna run as long as he's running. I don't see it slowing down now. I don't see it because I look at the new generation. I look at the modern times of things. And
the internet is something else.
The internet is something else. I mean, the freedom of speech.
You can be who you want to be on the internet,
and you can be, you can create yourself.
Yeah, you can create an image and a character, and you know what I'm saying.
And don't do that in real life. Just like I see a lot of women promoting themselves on the internet half naked, but in real life,
they sitting in their room doing nothing. But yeah, because they want to get likes. That's everything is for likes.
You can create your own image. You can use your imagination and create the person that you think that you are instead of the person that you really are. But that's just the internet. They making money. Back to Charleston White. I mean, the fight, he has no defense on self-defense. But you know when you book him, you're booking a liability. Yeah. And them dudes, I mean, he wasn't wrong for. I mean, he got a right to boo.
Yeah.
It's like you gonna rag on the first a real comedian. He don't have no jokes. I want to see his stand up.
A real comedian would roast a audience member for booing.
Yeah.
Like D.L. Hughley, you know how he get to right off the top.
He gets to calling you my man a B and a P, you know, all this and like hold on.
And Martin had it good
that's not
too.
even funny.
Like how they came back as hecklers.
Yeah.
Like Martin had it good. D.L. Hughley could do it. Like soon as they said something, they would get roasted some more. Any of them, you say something to them, they roasting you right.
I want to see a video of his actual performance.
Man, go on YouTube.
Because that really was.
He don't got no performance. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He just be talking.
That's
he be talking on the internet. But that's not how you be a comedian. I don't know why people think they can be comedians.
That's the label. Yeah, you can't. Everybody
even
can't.
T.I. tried to do it.
Funny.
You remember T.I. tried to be a comedian?
Yeah. Everybody can't be a comedian. That's like every basketball player can't be a rapper. Every rapper can't be a basketball player. I mean, you have talent, but God gave you your talent to really folk master and
your niche.
But you want to. It's all right to have it as a hobby, but once you start labeling it as a career,
like T.I., he's a rapper. You're not a comedian, bro.
And he's an actor.
And you're an actor. You good at acting and good at rapping. Stay with that. Why try to be a comedian? That's a whole nother
you're not
lane.
Funny. That's a whole nother character that he's not. I don't see him being able to bring that inner out of him. Just like saying that I don't believe that Kevin Hart will be able to be in the NBA.
Right.
You hear me?
He did play against some NBA players.
He played in the All-Star games.
But that's like him taking his rap career serious. Well,
or taking his NBA career serious. J. Cole tried to be a baller and a rapper. J. Cole wasn't that good of a baller where he gonna stand out as a superstar, but he stands out as a superstar on the mic.
But trying to be a comedian is super hard.
It's very hard.
You can't. Man. That's not nothing you can
I don't understand when people think they can be all this funny. Now I do see some skits on the internet. FBG, what's his name?
Well, if you do it like that, I'm talking about being
that
a
dude
stand-up.
Funny and Bartholomew, them dudes are funny.
Yeah. But I'm talking about people that try to do stand-up, man.
You can't do.
You can be funny, like I make. Funny
and I don't
skits.
think them
people
dudes do
funny
stand-up though.
You can do skits. Try it that way. Don't do stand-up though.
Right. Stand-up takes a lot. You got to be really skillful to do stand-up. And I've seen a lot of comedy shows and a lot of the big stars and comedians, and that takes real. I mean,
skills.
you gotta write that. Mm-hmm. You can't just sit up there and just freestyle that.
You gotta memorize that whole thing.
Yeah, you gotta memorize your whole skit. I mean, Cat Williams is a funny dude.
Well, them elite people,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Them elite people, he would never get to that stage of elite because he's not funny like that.
Right.
You more of you can tell the story, but your stories don't end up being funny. You the only one laughing at your stories.
Right. All right, y'all, man. Let us know what y'all think about this Charleston White, man. They packed him out on the stage.
He'll be all right. He was unbruised though.
He an antagonizer. I say he's Steven from Durango, man. Master, they over here. He would be working.
Yeah.
That's the type of dude he is.
On that horse.
Who's that nigga on that horse?
You're like
that's who he is, man. Like, he would have been a house dude, man.
He light skinned.
Yeah, he would have fit right in. You can tell, dog.
Yeah, they wouldn't have had him picking cotton. He was too little.
But let us know, man, about him, man. Make sure. No, happy birthday to Miss Trina.
Miss Trina.
The baddest.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Move over that ass, too. Move over that ass.
You don't know that?
Man, Trina has some tracks, man.
Yeah, she did, man.
Yeah,
she used to be one of my favorite rappers.
Queen of Miami.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, man. Make sure y'all stream Alpha King 3 on all platforms: Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, Amazon, Deezer, all the streaming sites, man. Wolverine, you got any shout outs?
To my city, Gunru, Michigan.
Shout out to Gunru, Michigan. Subscribe to the channel. We out of here. One love. Peace.